Yes, yes, to a certain extent, I think we have fulfilled what we have set up. But there are areas where there are certain grey in terms of understanding between the federal government and the state government, and that we have to thrash out. But in terms of our direction is clear already, and I think people are accepting uh, what we should do for the future. What is important is we are in good hands, and also our policies are in tune with what people want, and at the same time we must keep abreast with the whole ecosystem what's going on in this region. I think the support that I got from the people as well as the civil servants, because the civil servants are the implementers, and then they can understand and they follow our policy. Yeah, I am very fortunate because I started early when I was assistant minister, and started with when I was a full minister in '87. I started with the Ministry of Industrial Development. With that background as well, tourism, other portfolios given by. Because of that background and my experience, though we can work within the concept of federation, but perhaps we can be on our own in terms of governing. I'm not talking about independence, in terms of governing within the context of the whole federation. And then where we know what we want. And therefore, the question of decentralization must be there. China is the same thing. China was central under the communist system, but it has changed. They give certain power to provincial government. And that is what happened under Deng Xiaoping. And Deng Xiaoping changed the whole system in China. So much so China now really developed because the provincial government can decide on what they want to do with the province. Germany is the same thing. Germany, they give power to their own, they call it province also lah, just like Bavaria. That is Germany. Italy, the same. So having looking into all this, I think Sarawak, within the context of the federation, we can govern ourselves based on the needs of Sarawak. And that is why we formed GPS. Our Google development last time, we depend very much on Google Ministry. For instance, one policy, the Google Electrification Program, RES. Their policy is only to provide the cable to the last tiang, but not to the house. So I do not know why they had that policy. But now we are funding our Google RES as well as water supply. Then we say, okay, direct to the long house or to the house in terms of electricity. And also to provide the basic jalan raya. Now we are rolling out our project under Recorda, and Recorda I have segmented into three: Oda, SDA, and the northern area. And then we can focus on our basic infrastructure. As long as your policies are for people, that's the key. Unless your policy masalah lah, people don't respect you. But as long as policy, I tell you honestly, this is question of sincerity. And then as long as you feel that this is what we done, Tun Rahman's time is different because you got communists, CCO. Okay, one you settle with the extreme left and CCO, Datuk Taib comes in, then security at least better. Competition no longer there. Can concentrate on our development. Adnan came in, then Adnan found out that there are certain areas kita missing, eroded. That is his time. And then he was not long. I came in. But our time now is the young. The young are well educated. The ecosystem has changed because of the various devices in front of me. You got your social media. It's very open. So the whole stage has really is different. So you have to manage the changing environment while at the same time the world is also changing because of mobility. There's other reason behind it. One is to increase consumption. One other extra money, nya will buy a lot of things. Pakaian sekolah ke apa dah. That means the business. Nak cia awak makan at least. But what I'm saying is your domestic consumption will increase. So because you inject additional money inside your economy. So meaning that because at this moment, asyik mau juga kita pun economy stagnant. So you put in money through this 2-month bonus, then the economy will run. At least hawker get some money. All the come in, yes, basic economics. That's where the question of your sixth sense. It's a question of instinct sometimes, But then you must abide to the rule of law. Because government is based on rule of law.